Yeah, I think if you speak to those analysts, those investors who believe in the Tesla story, they'll tell you, look, this is a long-term story. You have to believe that Tesla is actually ahead of the competition. They've got that first mover advantage, and the technology behind their vehicles is what impresses those who like to invest in this company. And so this is not a short-term story. This is not something they can turn around. They are essentially still a startup. Yeah. If you look at what they've done with their cars, they're coming off from eventually creating these new models, trying to put them into production and bring them to market, backed by the technology and the software that sits behind Tesla. So that, I guess, is the bull story here for Tesla and what people believe in this stock think.
Do the people who believe in the stock, and I guess this is a very important question, still believe in Elon Musk as the man? Because there are thousands, millions of examples, I guess, over the years of brilliant entrepreneurs, brilliant innovators, brilliant scientists who just cannot run mature companies.
Yeah, well, I've heard both sides of this debate, and I think there's still a large portion of people who believe in Elon Musk as the person who needs to run this company, but there's no doubt that his credibility has been damaged by this episode. But because if you look at when he said we will take Tesla private, there was no real apparent funding behind that. And I think that was one of the big issues here with Tesla and with Elon Musk's comment, that actually, do people continue to believe him? There's been continuously missed production goals. There was, again, skepticism about whether there was really any money behind the comments he made regarding taking Tesla private. So I think many still believe Elon Musk is the guy, but there's a lot of concern over whether he can continue to take this company forward. I think for now, his position is safe, but I think any further stubbles could put some real damage to his credibility.
Look, I mean, let's just do a comparison here with Apple. What we've learned from Apple is that you win and you buck the skeptics by having a product that continues to fly off the shelves at huge margins, right? And that's the Apple message. Let's compare that now with Tesla. So much hope is built into the Model 3 delivering here, and Tesla and its fans have talked about a 30% profit margin target here. But UBS recently pulled apart one of these vehicles, and they say that they'll never make a profit at the $35,000 price tag. So who do we believe here? The analysts who've done the nuts and bolts valuation on the latest product, or the hope and buy crowd who want to believe in Elon Musk? Yeah, I think it's much easier, I think, to believe the analysts on this occasion because they have crunched the numbers. But at the same time, I guess there's a lot of things that we still don't know. How does Tesla, how do they bring down the costs of producing this? Again, this is a startup car, essentially. And does the profitability now mean it's going to be the same over the kind of course of, say, 5-10 years? I don't think that's necessarily the case, but that really does depend on whether Elon Musk and Tesla can put their house in order and actually create a viable product. They say they want to create 6,000 cars of Model 3s a week now. There's no proof that's actually been hit yet. They managed to produce 5,000 cars, which there was initial target in the second quarter of the year, according to the company. So if they can continue to ramp up that weekly production and bring it into a real mass production style of car, then perhaps that profitability will increase. But again, that's a long-term story, Jeff. And at the moment, it's really muddied waters around this Tesla story.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.